Good morning, everyone. It's Gail with TradersHelpDesk, and again, these are two signals that came in on the yen pairs. We also had one on the British pound yen. I'm only doing the euro and the USDJPY, and you can see that the signal came in on this bar, and it is very important to note that we're not overextended down here. Okay, that's very important. You can also see that I got the USDJPY for just a little bit over $30 of risk, and on the euro yen, just under $25 of risk per contract. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set profit targets on these, and I generally set a profit target at 15 on the downside. So I'm just going to type in 15 and place the order. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the euro yen. And again, I'm just going to put it at 15. And now my orders are in. Now, does that mean that I absolutely would not take profits earlier? No, that's not what it means. It means this is what I would like to get, would be 15 on each side. Doesn't mean that I will necessarily get that. And this is why I monitor the trade. So you can see that I'm at 66. 2 strikes down from that would be 8 pips, or 58. So if this goes down to 58, I would anticipate my profit target being hit. Now, a lot of that depends on how long you have for the binary option. Notice that I gave the euro yen a little bit more time, only because the strike width on the euro yen is 10 pips, not 4 pips like it is on the USDJPY. So I'm going to pause the screen and we'll see what happens. Now, I just want to point out that you are 1 strike in the money now on the USDJPY. And notice that if it gets down to 58, we're going to be very close to our profit target being hit. Again, notice how close we're getting to our profit target. Remember, it's at 15. Notice where your price is, 112.60. Remember, I said from entry, it should be about 112.58. This is what I mean by 2 strike prices in your favor. Okay, as you can see, we're about $4 away from the profit target. I'm watching this really closely because it seems to be struggling right at that 58 price mark. And I don't like that. So this is one I'm probably going to get out early. It's not hitting my target, so I'm just going to exit. So that one was about a 30-minute trade. And this one I still have some time on. And it's the euro yen. And I'm watching it, but remember, I didn't even have $25 of risk on this one. Now, if I start seeing this go up at all, I'll go ahead and just lock in my profits because I am profitable on it. So this is one I'm going to watch very carefully, and either it's going to continue down or I am going to lock in profits. I'm not going to give it a lot of room to move. Now, was I able to achieve at least what my risk was? Not yet, but more than likely I will be able to. The thing with this one is it's an hour and 30 minutes, and it would have to move down to about 134.04, which is about here. It may not have enough power in it left. Now, the one thing that did help these binaries to move in my direction was the fact that we were at the ATR on the 30-minute chart as well as the 15-minute chart. And again, for those that have the indicators, I just changed over to the 30-minute, and that was more because of the stochastics and being able to get into these markets that may be overextended on a 60-minute chart, but not overextended on a 30-minute chart. Now, I wanted to show you this one. I'm probably going to go ahead and exit because when I went and looked at my regular charts, you see how this is pulling back to this ATR. The higher time frames are overextended on the euro yen. So this is where I say, okay, I'm just going to take the profits that are being offered at the moment because I don't like what I'm seeing on the chart. And I'm going to delete that one. So now I've locked in profits on both of those trades. But again, this is being a trader and not just expecting the signals to give you profits on expiration.